We are in the last quarter of 2023 and the pressure has mounted. There are goals unfulfilled, dreams to be actualized, and people are still wondering if this year is going to end as they proposed. Hold on. I know you were stressed. From the relentless comparison on social media to the expectation to succeed at school and work, you are overwhelmed. But calm your nerves, because in this video we are exploring these pressures, the figures and facts, and look at how to deal peacefully and successfully with them whilst taking your time to achieve your goals. Hi guys, welcome to The Catalyst. I am Lit, and on this channel I share with you traits from successful people, events and brands that will help you catalyze your own success and define your own route to success. Today I am exploring with you the pressure cookers: social media, work, academic and finances. Stay tuned as we do that. Now let's zoom in into the first pressure of it all: social media. Yes, it is taking over the station and the pressures from social media is overwhelming. Actually, most people are not realizing the fact that they are comparing themselves to the already cooked lives by these social media personnel and these content creators who tend to put out all beautiful life out there. You are not in the known of what is actually happening. You are building pressures for yourself that is going to get you depressed. With over 91% of the youth, that is between the ages of 16 to 24, using social media currently, as recorded by Royal Society for Public Health in the UK, it is not of a doubt that people are now getting more lonelier. They are being more anxious and getting depressed and losing so much sleep just because they are comparing themselves to people who think they have already made it on the social media front line. Let's set the record straight. A lot of people have made it, no doubt, and they are presenting what they have made on social media. Yet, most of the time, what they show us to practicalize how they made it to success is actually not practicable. And so, if we tend to fall for what they teach in these videos, we will miss it out. With the pressures on social media, this is what I have for you. Focus on your own journey. We are all different. What works well for people might not work well for me. What's working well for you might not equally work well for your friend or husband. But this is it. Know yourself. Identify where you want to get to. Identify your aims, visions, and goals, and focus. It's okay to get inspired from people on social media, but do not compare. There are two things: getting inspired by them and comparing yourself to their seamless, spotless life, which actually is going to mount pressure on you. Calm down. Take it a step by step and focus on where you are going. Define your journey, because your journey is different from where others are going. It will only make sense at the end of your journey after you've been able to draw your own path. People are making it. Get inspired from them, but do not compare. And another thing that I want to tell you is limit the time you spend on social media. If you are able to cut down the time you spend on social media, you'll be able to build a very, very good life for yourself. Your goals will be your focus. You'll be able to get it right and you will get there. Lastly, set realistic goals. Some goals may be smart, but check the realistic part of the goals. If they cannot be actualized within a time frame, revisit the goals, make them work, and make them actionable ones. Tend to put it on that you are going forward, and so you are making it work. Do not relent on your goals. Keep up to them, update them, and constantly revisit them. I state it again, do not compare. Comparison will steal your happiness, it will steal your energy, and it will actually steal your vibe. Don't be stolen by social media, okay? Now let's talk about the pressures of meeting workplace deadlines and academic expectation. Outdoing others, meeting deadlines, and seemingly to compete others in academics can be draining. Do not get yourself drained. See, most often students and people in the academic area have said that school has been their main source of stress. Do not stress yourself. Your mental health is important. It is of no wonder that 65% of Americans have chosen work as their source of stress. That is draining. Mental health issue is currently becoming a dominant on this area of health, and I want you to protect your mental health even as you transcend into success. So this is it. I know you want to outdo that colleague. I know you want to outperform to impress your boss, but think about your health first. Calm down and think about the fact that you can only do one thing at a time. So this is what I always say. If you are in school, go for learning and not competition. Try to gain some knowledge as you school, but do not compete to always be at the top. If you want to be at the top, yes, you can excel. I am not saying don't excel, but however, the impression and the vision and the aim of getting academic education is to gain knowledge and excel, but not to impress or compete with anybody in that area. So get it straight. Learn, gain knowledge, and transition through the phases, but do not compete. It will steal your happiness and will not let you get there. And for those who think that they have not been able to meet the work deadline, this is what I always tell my colleagues who present up with issues of not meeting deadlines. I tell them, are the one who sets deadlines for yourself. Deadlines are set not to be met. Deadlines are set to be broken. It's a great thing if you're able to meet your deadlines and goals. But if you are not, you have to revisit them and make sure that you can actually line up activities that can gear you towards attaining them and not to overstress yourself. I repeat, stress is the leading cause of all mental health issues worldwide. Do not fall a victim. Now to the main deal, financial stress and self-imposition. High achievers tend to set high attaining goals for themselves. I get it because they want to outdo and get it all sorted. But here's it, you cannot outdo yourself with the aim of getting it all done in a day. You can take it step by step. That is why I always talk about goal setting. It is very important to make sure that your goals are set and you keep up to them. Link them up with activities that will gear you towards attaining that. And financially, I always tell people, the basic thing is create a budget and live with it. Most people who have been able to attain that level of financial success have been living according to budget. You don't overspend and you don't save after spending. This is the rule of basic financial freedom. Save and spend what is left after saving. This is how to get you there. Do not stress yourself. Yes, I know you planned out for your wife, for your kids, for your family to have that vacation in 2023. You couldn't make it. This is the best time for you to set projections for the coming year. This is the best time to rule out goals for your finances. It is not just about attaining what you set to obtain. Self-imposing pressures of not reaching out to our goals is draining. I don't want you drained before the year ends. I just want you to be smart and seek help. If you are the type that cannot do it, you don't have any investments running, seek help. And this is what I always tell my people, catalysts. You cannot just get there with saving. You need investment. And for those of you who keep jumping from one investment to the other, know what you're looking for. Don't be deceived. Some investments have huge hidden charges. Check those ones. Don't be deceived. Some investments do not look very attractive as they are painted out there. And know what suits you. The fact that it worked for your best friend doesn't mean it will work for you. Seek help and counseling from financial experts. Let them guide you as to what decisions to make or not to make. This is how you can get there with your financial freedom. This is how you can get there with what you want to achieve that has not yet materialized. It is only normal that with the way people are striving for financial freedom, 70% of people are getting stressed over not having money. Do not be part of this 70%. What I always tell people who get into contact with me is, success is not done overnight. Financial breakthrough does not come overnight. You would have to walk the steps into it. And in walking the steps into it is all about taking activities that will get you there. And before we end up on finances, I just have this statement for you. Be compassionate with yourself. Do not stress yourself. Most often we have compassion on others, but we do not take care of ourselves. We do not have compassion on ourselves. Have compassion on yourself and treat yourself right. Calm down and you will be able to make it financially. To end it, guys, I know a lot of you are afraid to fail. You're afraid to fail. Yes, I know it, but this is it. Success is personal and subjective. My area and definition of success will be different from everyone else's definition of success. However, I just want you to plan out your success. Plan your success out and zoom into it. Do not make it seem like it can be an overnight attainment. No. Do not succumb to the pressures on social media, at your workplace, in your school, and in this financial era where everybody is talking about financial freedom. All that I want you to do is to prioritize your well-being and your mental health. And I know when you get successful, you would still be in your soundness of mind and you would tell me, I made it without succumbing to the pressures of social media, workplace, and finances. Before I meet you again, guys, just stay true to yourself and do not succumb to pressures.